Hey everyone, this is Dwayne Golden, and I first of all want to thank you for joining us tonight for the Infinity 1000 overview. It's important to note that we are a company that is derived and or a derivative of Ingresso Cybernetico. It's its own separate company, and it gives you the opportunity to get instant Bitcoin in increments of $1,000 over and over again using this model. And the cool thing is that our company is the originator of the instant Bitcoin. Other programs out there, if we did not create it, you cannot get instant Bitcoin as of yet. We're excited today because the concept is so simple. You can do it. Anyone can do it. It's really not a lot of work. However, there is work involved. We're so excited because we don't have to lead with the lie that there's no recruiting involved or any of those things. You don't have to do that because it speaks for itself. The concept recruit, the fact that people can get $1,000 instantaneous like that with this model, it sells itself. You don't have to become the world's greatest salesperson. You do have to ensure that you can get people to the overview so they can find out exactly how it works and or of course, get them to a recorded overview. That works just as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So if you take a look at my screen, I want you to note that this is a system is aggressive, fast, and it minimizes the fees. You're going to find out how as I walk through exactly what that means. First of all, the aggressiveness is all about $1,000 increments. That's exciting within itself. And the fact that you get the payments in 1 to 2 seconds into your wallet is another. It's unique enough that because of the aggressive nature of the $1,000 increments, fees are minimized. You pay a fraction of what everyone else is paying for these $20 and $50 and $100 payments. You will find out that you will have your fees are reduced, and what's beautiful about all of it is that there's no delay in the entire process. It's quite simple. So we're the most aggressive and the fastest. We instant payment in the tune of $1,000 increments, right? And if you like the idea of $1,000 increments, this is a great time for you as we not just approach the holidays, but you get a momentum geared up for you in 2020. Let's look further. There are no monthly fees. Some of you are really excited about that. I'm a big fan of monthly fees because I understand when the companies are going to last for you for a long time, there are ways that are quite obvious for it to sustain itself other than breakage. So, that being said, we're excited that there are no monthly fees. Once you are in, once you get started, you open up and unlock with your key the $1,000 increments, they never have to stop unless you stop. It's quite simple that we've removed the complicated zones. It says, well, out of our 55 different levels, you have to come to this level first and get to this one next. All those things that complicate it. You can start off as little as just $3 and then work your way up. And then eventually, once you join all levels, those types of things don't have to happen. It's a simple process to join, and you don't have a lot of thinking to do. You'd have to wonder what level is best for you. There's only one level. Now, no monthly fees. The sustainment of this model will come from a key. And this key will unlock the commissions on whichever plan you choose. There is a 1x3 plan and a 2x2 plan, whichever one you choose, or if you choose both. Either plan, it costs $100 to open it. Once you do, that's done. So the sustainment will come from the revenue generated by our parent company, which is Ingresso Cybernetico, and also by the unlocking of the key. Because when you join and someone joins you, it's going member to member. Our system is set up not to send to the company first, but to send, if I were to join you today and pay $1,000 in 1 to 2 seconds in your wallet. So the beauty, many have all the gimmicks in the world. They have all these special things and deep levels and unit levels and force field matrices. Those are fine, but we've removed the complicated zones. So the fastest way for you to build wealth now and start in this before the new year begins will be right here using this model. You have options to choose from. You have a $1,000 platform package. You have 2 different possible packages. There are no levels, just one. $1,000 increments, right? Now you could choose either one or both to participate in. The important thing is no matter what you choose, everyone starts with the 1x3. Okay, and the simplicity of it is like this. Let's take a look. If you take a look at the left side of my screen, you'll see that every time someone lands in your commission position, either of your commission positions, you're paid. Now that means if you sponsored someone or someone from the past you sponsored is cycling and they land there, because every single person, the only place they can ever land when they cycle is with you, is in your matrix. So if you imagine this, $1,000, if I land, even if you sponsored me 6 months ago and I finally cycled and I land in your commission position, you're paid. If you sponsor me and I end up in your commission position, then you're paid. Well, Dwayne, how do you know if you end up there? Well, everyone feels your matrix from left to right, and you're going to take a good look at the visual. Now, each time someone lands in your cycle position, you cycle. You open up a new matrix to start over again. Let's get a good visual of this. Now, in a 1x3 matrix example, you're at the top. And it's important to note, your matrix must fill from left to right. The two left positions are commission positions. Although you've only paid $1,000 to get started, if I sponsor you, if you sponsor me, it means you've earned $1,000. If in fact I cycle, you're paid another $1,000 because I'm going to land in your next available empty spot. Or if you were to sponsor someone in that position, you're going to earn $1,000. Not going to the company, not going to the upline, going to you. Now, the beauty here is your matrix is about to fill. When it fills, you have to open up in a new one. The name of our game is no additional money out of your pocket. The system pays for it. It'll pay for it. When someone goes to join you in the third position or cycles there, it'll pay to open you up in a new matrix to start over again and do it again. So commission position 1 pays you $1,000. Commission position 2 pays you $1,000. Commission cycle position 3 cycles you so you do it over again. This is the model and this is the power. So how can you leverage it? Look, $1,000. No magic gimmicks, no special pay here, pay there. Then you join this level and that level, wait for your sponsor. None of that junk. All complication zones removed, and you can do this. But I'll keep going. What else, Dwayne? Well, I told you there's 2 packages. You can just do this one, that's it. You can make $1,000 over and over again until you're blue in the face, until you're just done. Or you can just do it until you don't feel like it any longer. And here's what that looks like. Right here in front of you. 2 commission positions and 1 cycle position. And guess what? Anyone you ever sponsor, the only place they can ever land is in your next available empty slot. That's what I like about this. Truly simple. And truly a follow me. But now, there's also a 2x2. Some of you are aggressive. You want to do both. You want to do the 1x3 and the 2x2. So let's just talk about the format, the rules of how a 2x2 functions when it's instant payment and peer-to-peer. Well, the 2x2 matrix works like this. Every single person is on a pay line. And the pay line is the bottom line of users in that matrix. And what's cool about it is the first 3 positions on the pay line are commission positions. You like that because that means you're going to get paid instantly when someone lands there. Or if someone spills over in a 2x2, you don't even have to sponsor the person, right? They could come from your sponsor or someone else that you put in someone else that's in your matrix that sponsors them. It doesn't matter. You can just get spillover onto your pay line. It's pretty cool how it works. We're going to see in a minute. Now, the most important thing here is when your matrix fills up, what happens? Well, your 4th position on the pay line, that's your cycle position. There's only 1 position in the matrix. When someone lands there, it cycles you to do it again. It actually pays the way for you to do it over again. Nothing's coming out of your pocket. It happens directly from the system. Let's get a visual. So let's take a look. You've gotten started. Remember, everyone's on a pay line. That means you're on someone's pay line. You're in someone's bottom 4 positions of a matrix. Everyone is. But let's look a little closer. Let's say you come in and you're a little slow at the draw, but your sponsor's not. They're still working because they like getting those payments. Well, if you can get spillover in this position, or you could sponsor them in the first position. This is not a commission position or a cycle position. These are fill positions. The first two positions of a matrix are fill positions. Now that they're filled, you're good. There's only 4 positions left. That's your pay line. Right now, your pay line's open. Are you getting a good look at it? Bottom 4, pay line. Here's what that looks like. Your first position. Now, you don't have to sponsor them. You can sponsor them, or the person who's already in your field position can sponsor them. It doesn't matter. Guess what happens? When someone lands there, they could have cycled there, they could have been sponsored by someone else, or they could have been sponsored by you. That's why a lot of people like the 2x2. It's less work because you're doing it with other people. Look what happens. You earned $1,000. Look, you've earned another $1,000. It can go on and on and on. $1,000, ladies and gentlemen. You can do this. Now look, in a pay line, you earn up to $3,000 from the pay line. The 4th position will cycle you, empty it up so you can do it again. Then you can sponsor someone. They can spill over. However they get there, the first 2 positions are fill positions. When they fill, you're good. Now you're ready to fill your pay line. And your pay line looks like this. Commission position first. You get paid if someone sponsors them, if you sponsor them, or if someone cycled back to your matrix. It doesn't matter. Whenever someone ends up there, you're paid $1,000 instantly in 1 to 2 seconds. So your first 3 positions, commission positions. Your 4th position, an absolute cycle position. You do it over and over again. So you see, in Infinity 1000, it's a simple process. It's made for simplicity. Get ready. We're going to launch out hard and strong week 1 of January 2020. Right now, we're just finishing up our pre-launch, getting things ready, and getting you excited. Stay tuned. Come back in just a few days. Invite your people to this live YouTube stream, and you go ahead and get them. And then, by the way, if you're a guest here, get back to the person that invited you, find out how you can get started, because if you get started today and you have people, you're getting paid today. It's just how it works. Instantly, 1 to 2 seconds. This is Dwayne Golden. It's been an absolute pleasure to serve you as you get through understanding what Infinity 1000 is all about.